Good evening, hello. Let's open up the game. Shall I do on let's do on Titan. I can still do one more, I think. Can do the slow one. Wait. I'm looking for this one, the Night Gone. I wanna do it. I wanna try and see what kind of damage it deals. Black Shadow we cannot test at all. So I have Frost Wraith remaining, Ancient Azomite, they are very slow moving. Brimstone Crab, Acolyte, those need fire damage, most of them. Fungal Polyphator, very slow as well. I hope improved Master AI will also touch movement speed. I really hope so. That would be very, very good. Alright, what do I have here? I have the Valgard, right? I already looked at these. What is this? Tablet thingies. Alright. Disenchant. And we go look for the Night Gaunt. Which probably is gonna be interesting if it will have better movement speed and less invisibility phase thingy. Below the ground, Tomb of the Consort. Ah, there it is. Nice, we got it set up this time around. It's kinda expensive though. 91 spirit. Damn, son. I mean, I can only have 2 of them out. Can only have 2 of them out. It is what it is. We go with 2 clerics. One moment. Alright. I'm back. Let's go in the hideout. Let's do a map with these guys. Let me try and figure out also what the hell are they doing right now. Not the Frost Wraith. We have the Skeletal Reaper. The Night Gaunt. Problem with this one is once again the very slow movement speed. I hope the tag will get changed with the improved AI. Improved Master AI, rebalance monster power resulting in lower Spectre cost. This is also interesting. So let's have a look. Now my cat wants out as well. Okay, is that the cat out of the room? Let's go. Zap outside. Alright. So they do have this one that causes bleeding. The Reaper Emerge Reap. So they need to do the submerge and then emerge. This is so weird though. It will have a cooldown of 10 seconds. Let me see. So 10 seconds cooldown on their submerge, emerge, bleed ability. They move very slowly and their AI is currently horrible. That's for sure. Like, I know this by heart. I know about it, but let's also play with them a bit. So let's have a look. I can do, of course, Feeding Frenzy Master. We can do Brutality, Heft, since they deal. I can do multi rapid attacks, I guess. We can also go for some bleed stuff here instead. You can go for bleed, right? Because they bleed on hit, especially with this their second ability. It doesn't show up here, unfortunately. Maybe they will cover this as well, like who knows. The damage numbers are not looking bad, right? Attack time, attacks per second is kinda low. It's not that great, but look at the movement speed though. They are shambling. They are shamblers. Let's go do a map. whatever is next, the assembly. I mean, the assembly is annoying. Something that is actually visible. Sea Peach, Grimhaven, Sea Peach. Headland. Okay, let's go in the headland. Minus experience gain, nobody cares. Let's go. This is kind of bad though. Like they're so slow, shamblers. Let's see. Look at them. Okay. By the time they emerge, they can't even apply the bleed thingy. Okay, they look cool though. They look very cool. Okay, now they are submerged, right? Because they have the cooldown. Now they emerge, and the next attack will apply bleed or what? Oh my god, the AI is so bad, look at this. They're so cool though. I just wish they were a bit stronger. Look at this. This is horrible. Let's see them go against like whatever comes out of this, because it will have multiple lives, right? Okay, the damage is good. Damage is not bad, right? Like they deal damage, but the attack time and the attack speed is bad. Movement speed is bad. AI is bad. They have a lot of work to do on this one. I wonder what they did though. He's not bleeding, see? He's not bleeding. He's only bleeding whenever they do emerge. So the bleeding is also not consistent. Alright, I'm not impressed by these ones. I don't know how they can make this one work. They will cost less. They will cost less, right? They did say that. A balanced master power resulting in lower Spectre cost. Improve master AI. I know this is a stretch. Bleed. Let's add also bleed is also not consistent. Distant, and their emerge ability rarely even hits. Okay, all the comments I do here on some of these are for 0-3 check, right? Why am I doing the comments here and some of them here? Oh man, can I copy it? Can I move it here? Okay, I'll copy it here. Let's comment here again. I'll do everything here, so it will be consistent. So it's clear it's on a 0.3 hit check, right? I mean, this one I don't even need to test again. Like I already played them a lot. Like there's no point in looking at them right now. I played these ones a lot. They are very strong. I can show them on the leech if you want. Like on the leech, I think they're the best. Black Cider. Okay, this one is okay to stay here. Let's comment here as well. Not Spectre. Well. And the Ancient Azomite. Yeah, like Lightning Arrow variant. This comment is okay here. This is the comment where I do the testing for. Yo, hello Bandito. What class will you play for the league start? It will be Druid, I think. On either the Shaman or Oracle. Maybe... I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe Shaman though. Maybe Shaman. Shaman. She-man. I've seen a lot of pronunciations for that in the community, right? Alright, let's do the Ancient Azomite. I think we are now in the area where we don't deal a lot of physical damage anymore. Unless the Sharpshooter though. Let's look at the Sharpshooter. This one has some chaos damage, but also has base damage, like physical damage, right? The laser damage is pure chaos though. And this one, whatever it is, it's physical damage, I think. Okay, let's get Iron Sharpshooter from Olga Manor. Shaman. Shaman frate. Yeah. Sure. Sure, bro.
You did well in that excursion.
Shaman.
Let us hope
Shaman.
best now lies dormant.
Chaman. It really depends on the part of the world you're in, so, right? Alright, let's go get the Ogre Manor. Iron Sharpshooter. This one's gonna be horrible, I can already foresee it. I don't even know what they are able to do for that in the next patch though, to make it work. I don't see any Sharpshooter. There's Spearman. Spearman is already decent. Where's the Sharpshooter though? Do I have to redo the instance maybe? Tendril Sentinel, Blood Carrier. What? Ah, there he is. 64 spirit. Wow, it's also expensive and kinda bad as well. At least now his 0.3 is bad. Yeah, I do multi-stream. By the way, Bandito, I'm gonna keep it in English in my channel. Like I'm gonna talk in English because most of the viewers are not from Romania. I'm not doing a Romanian stream or more languages. Like I'm doing English because it's a universal language, right? In a way. Hello. Let's test it. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming on Twitch as well. Twitch and YouTube. That's it. The Bandit. Alright, what do we have here? How many can I get? Can I get 4 of them out? Only if I remove the arsonists, I guess. Let's go for 4 of them. Let's have a look at the basic attack damage. It's physical damage, see? But I'm not gonna use brutality because that will gimp the laser. It will make it deal no damage. Also, what is it attack does? Is it a spell on the laser? It's a spell. And this is an attack. So this is the one problem they need to solve. Improve master AI, reduce cooldown of some skills. Let's comment here. First comment that I'm gonna make is identity problem has both attack damage on basic ability plus spell damage. Attack physical damage, right? Plus chaos spell damage on cooldown ability. What is the cooldown? Cast time 1 second. 10 seconds on the sniper laser. Range barrage 10 seconds. 10 second cooldown on the barrage. Okay, this is a barrage attack. Barrage attack ability. On both. Yeah, so this is the problem. I don't know how they solve it. I have no idea. Okay, but my bad, sorry. No, I mean, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. We all learn. We all learn. I think the problem has what basically chaos spell damage cooldown ability. I hope this makes sense. Let's test it as well. Like, let's see how bad they actually are. But I don't know what do I do on the gems. You can. I guess you can do rapid attacks. You can do heft. Because this one will not. But you cannot do brutality, right? And you need to do for the spell something else, but ideally that something else also benefits the attack. And I don't know which one is that. Like what can I do? What kind of support gem I can do? I also don't have support gems here. That's very annoying. This is for spells again. I have supports here. That's annoying. Wait, what do I have on the others? I'm probably just gonna end up using the... I don't have anything I can give it. And maybe rapid casting. It doesn't do anything though. Elemental armament, rapid attacks, master. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I'll just do this one, right? Like control destruction. It will help. It will help with the hit damage on the spell. That is not shown here, by the way. Let's go back in the same map and see a bit what else going on with this. Movement speed is not great. The barrage ability, you can barely see the projectiles. Yeah, look. I mean, that one, I think that one is actually good. Barrage ability is actually good. But it kind of pains me that they have both spell and attacks. That's not good for scaling and for the amount of gems that we have, the support gems that we have. I think they're not bad, like... The barrage is kind of good. The laser is the problem. Apparently they don't use it. Maybe they use it only in melee. Let's force them in melee like this. Yeah, the laser. Like, you can barely see the laser. What the hell? Is it because of some of support gems I'm using? That barrage skill though, like, you can barely see it. Damage is decent on the barrage. What is the damage here? Guard spike. Projectile. Ah, this is 8 seconds. And then, what is this 10 seconds? Counts guard range barrage. 6 additional projectiles, 15% less damage. But it fires a lot of projectiles, like it's shotguns in a way. Melee animation, okay, this is bullshit. I don't even know what to think about this one. Like, barrage can barely be seen. Bad animation. But has good shotgun potential. No, I don't think I don't think this one can be made good. I don't know what they can do here to make them viable. I think they're still bad. I think this one's still bad. Like, I'm not gonna do more on this. Like, it's fine. Laser, like, having 2 abilities kill... I wish they will change that. And also we need more clarity on that projectile. Like, you can barely see it. And the projectile is very short. It cuts off, like, very fast. Like, if you see, it's like almost like a pseudo melee skill. Damage is there though. Like, damage is fine. Damage is fine. Alright, let's move on to the other one. Other ones. Which I'm probably gonna do it differently. Like, I'm gonna transport my character to... what? Not this one. Standard League. Alright. We are now in standard. I am now in standard. Let's see. Let us see. Oh no. I kinda wanna do this, right? Wait. Not that many though. Alright, passives, what do I do here? Let's go the essences, sure, and that's maybe spirits. All of them. Let's go down here. Wait, not here. Actually, no, this one I should refund, I think. It's fine, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna deal with the other mechanics though. Like, those are not relevant. But now I hope I have the gems. That's why I'm here. I hope I have support gems here. I don't have support gems. What the hell's going on? Where are my support gems? Am I not migrated yet? What? I cannot believe it, actually. I actually don't have support gems to test this. I can buy them, right? I can buy, wait, I can buy stuff.
Can I help?
I forgot I'm on Trade League now. Exalts. What? One of them is... What about Chaos Souls though? One uncut is 12 Chaos Souls. What is this inflation happening in here? What is this, man? Do I have to pay like divines? I don't even have currency here in standard. I don't even know what happened with my stuff. I hate this. Welcome to tariffs. Alright, then I'm gonna do it on another character then. What is this? Let me see, what do I have on the leech? I can test it on another character, no problem. I have actually gems on this one that I can use for the testing purposes, I think. It's very weird though, like where the hell are my gems? That's some bullshit if you ask me. What level do I have here? Like, level is a bit higher, right? It's like 31. It's not a lot higher though. On the other one was 29. Frozen mandibles. There's the frozen mandibles. I might have the enough gems to test it here though. Not even sure, but let's see. Wild shot, projectile acceleration. What do I even want to test next? Like all of the fire ones. I don't have the fire gems. I need to test the frost rate. Do I have my gems in like some sort of a remove only tab? Not even. Where are my gems though? Like, I had a lot of gems. This is so annoying. How were the Mars? Mars Acolyte. I haven't went for them yet. Okay, let's disenchant this one as well, because here I have to... This one's level 19. Wow. Regardless, I'm not gonna use Blasphemy, that's for sure. Let's have the magnified area here, in case I can actually use that one. There's no gems I can use there. Maybe some gems I can use from there. Unearth, I'm not gonna use Unearth. There's nothing I can use there. Fine. Superb. Alright, let's do the Spectre binding. I'll go for the frost one, right? Let's go. I shouldn't have went to town. Walk to town. Let's get a frost rate, so we get it out of the way. It's inside one of these temples. I think Pretor, right? Or is the lightning rate in here? The lightning rate I already looked at. Fresh blood. Oh man, it's in the other place. I think they're also in the cemetery of the Death Notes, right? Yeah. There it is. Fast rate. This one at least is 71. Does it get adjusted as well? Let's find out. Lowered Spectre cost, reduced cooldown of some skills. Medium movement. Allows increased AoE caster cold affinity, allows additional projectiles. Projectile explosion, this is the... Let's see it with some scaling though. Increase phase build up. Yeah, the explode, this one's pretty nice though. The AoE. Dash to target. Dash to target far. 4 seconds, 4 seconds. Cast time 2.5 seconds. I don't know what this means though. So what we have now is a 7 seconds cooldown on 2.5 seconds cast time. On their Nova skill that deals a lot of damage. The projectile damage is not that great. I mean, it's not bad either. I know the dash, whatever they do here. Also, these ones are not tanky. Like, I'm gonna comment afterwards as well. Like, I think they kinda suck because of that. Let's see though. Let's see. What do I have for them though? For sure, Feeding Frenzy Master. Even though we don't have a lot of Master set up here. Maybe I can get another one in. How many do we have with that? How many can I summon? I can summon 5 of them at least on this character. I can do wild shots, I guess, for the projectiles. And rapid magnified area and rapid casting, I think. Do I do pierce? Wait. Do I wanna do pierce on this? We don't have any minion info here. Do I wanna do pierce on them? Maybe pierce is not a bad idea. Instead of the magnified area. Also, we don't have like proper setup, proper gems apparently. What do I have here? Oh, smelting. Pointless. I'm not using the ideal gems, I just want to see their behavior. I can do minion mastery. Let's do minion mastery so they have more damage. We have wild shots. I'm not using like a gamble shot thingy. Pierce can also be very good, I think. Where is it? Maybe magnified area is not needed. We can do pierce instead and focus on the projectile part. And the Nova is also is not consistent right now. Do I have even waystones that I can run? What is this? What is this standard, man? I have to take the items from the other guy. Standard? Standard. Why not concentrated effect? Isn't the projectile also doing area damage? It might be doing, but I don't have gems. I don't have support gems. No, it doesn't do area damage. It's just triggerable spell damage. Unfortunately. You can do the other one. You can do this one, the control destruction, I guess. Conk effect works on it. Yes, it does. It has the flag. Where? It doesn't have the flag. Here? Read the text under. Is area damage 1. You've been robbed. Yeah, I've been robbed, Jean-Dominique, indeed. Like, I have no gems, I have no maps. This is all the maps I have. What's going on? Like, all my stuff is stuck in a void somewhere. I still have these maps, though. Gonna try on this map, like with the other character then. I suppose. Or do I transfer from the other character here? I think that's the better play, because I played with this one more. On the others. So I have like a proper... Okay, let's transfer from the other guy. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I also have this character with items on standard. And with some proper gems. Alright, you know what? Let's have some gems here. Why does it seem like I have different gems in here? Okay, brutality I already have some. I have this ricochet, I don't have on that. Heavy swing. Ooh, a waystone. Pierce Nova projectiles. Sure. What is this? I don't care. Ooh, I can give my guy items, like proper items. I can give him proper items. I don't know. I'll leave it as is. Let's do more gems. No. I see. Is there anything good here? I'll do everything from here. Holy, this one, this one has some gems. Like this one I already have, right? I don't need this. Projectile acceleration tree. Rapid attacks, I already have it. Okay, let's go rapid casting here. Execute. Rakiata. Oh well. Final Legion, magnified area, elemental focus, sure, gabble shot, sure. Brutus Brain, I don't need it, I have plenty of master, eating, cooling strike, master, magnified area, blind, sure, maybe. Yeah, maybe on some of them. Okay, now I have some gems. Alright. Let's get them from the leech as well over to the other character. Like whatever I can give it. I think I'm gonna delete everything afterwards. Like, not really. This one I actually have to test straight up, right? It's gonna be tested on the other one, not on the leech. I'm gonna test it on the other one. It is what it is. Already have a PS in here. Already have a minion master here, huh? Why do this one look almost the same? Feeding fancy master, rapid attacks. Sure. Impact shockwave. Heavy swing. Magnified area too. Rapid casting. Projectile acceleration too. Fine. Lining pen. Okay, let's have this one just in case. We do have one with lining, right? Insane attack on unleash. Cooldown recovery. This one doesn't work with minions. Does it work with any minions? I don't remember. Let's have it here anyway. Alright, let's go back to the Titan. So I still cannot do conk effect. Actually, I can buy one gem, right?
You did well. What do you need?
Let's see.
Yes?
Can you buy like conk? Nah, you cannot buy. You can only buy uncut gems. Uncuts for level 5.
Zeeth5 just followed.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Zeet5. Uncut gems. Why is this one? Is this one less expensive? Okay, this one's less expensive. I can buy like, I don't know, 5 of them. Why?
I'll post it right away.
Just in case. Alright, let's grab the gems from here. Okay, this is Feeding Frenzy Master. Oh my. Okay, let's grab everything. I mean, I'm not gonna figure. Feeding Frenzy Master. I can do Elemental Focus, I guess. More damage. How many can I get out? 3 of them? Can I do 4? Now let's do the full master setup and go with 3. I still want to use wild shards, right? And maybe, as you said, I'm not gonna use elemental focus. Let's use the conk effect thingy. Can I? Is it conk level 1? Yeah, concentrated area. Feeding fancy master, conk area, wild shards. And what else? I'm not good at doing like elemental minions. I can do Rakiata, but I think that's... I can do Rakiata as the last one. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look at something like Creek. Rakiata probably won't do anything. Yeah, because there's not enough monsters with LA resist, right? Let's switch it then. Let's switch to something else. Ulnet Toll, Spectre. Either rapid casting. I think I'll do rapid casting, right? Where's the rapid casting? I'll do rapid casting. Right. Let's see. Rapid casting. Okay. They do have the projectiles going. How do you make them do their Nova thing? They have to be in melee or something, I guess. Like if they have a front line, apparently they just do the projectiles. Let's try using not gamble shot. Multi-shot? I only have multi-shot 1, whatever. Let's try and use this one, let's see. It's still wild shot, I like wild shot more. What did I do with wild shot? So what are they doing with this one? With this Spectre? Reducing the cost and cooldowns. And I hope improving AI as well, because they're not using their... they're only using their attack projectile. And I don't want to do weapon swap with them. I think weapon swap is a play with these ones. Like if you do weapon swap... let me show you. If you do this... they might work better. Maybe Pierce is also good. Let's do PS3 instead of Conqueror, for example. Why am I even picking up those? I think Pierce is good on them. I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like this one. Like the damage is not enough for the projectile. It seems they are doing a lot of these projectiles. And they're not doing this one. Which deals more damage, like consistently more damage than this. Like significantly actually. I'm not sold on this one. 71. It will be low Spectre cost. Reduce cooldown of some skills. So no, nothing about the AI. Their Nova is only triggered if they use their dash skill. Yeah, but their dash is on 4-second cooldown and they're still not using it. I think they're using it only if something is glued to them, like an enemy is literally glued to them, then they are using the dash. Apparently this is tagged target far and this one dash to target. But I didn't see them use it. Like I don't know how to trigger it. Yeah, the AI needs rework too on this one. Like I don't know. Projectiles can be supported by wild shots to good effect. Plus weapon swap. But low damage numbers. The Nova is inconsistent and they rarely cast it. Does it work? Did I mess up the spreadsheet? What? Sim elements? Hello? What is it? No, it's not exclamation mark spreadsheet, exclamation mark spectres. Let me edit the title. God damn it. I used to have an exclamation mark spreadsheet at some point. Sorry about that. I edited the title Z5. Yeah, no worry. No worries. Okay, I don't like the frost rate and the lightning rate either. Like I think they need to do more than this on them. Like this will not cut it for them. I cannot comment on this one. Let's do the next ones. Ancient Azomite, Beanstalk Crab, Maracolite, Iron Thaumaturgist, and Fungal Proliferator. Let's do... I didn't do Cultist Archer. I'm not looking at it right now. Like I don't need to. Like I played this one a lot. If you guys want, we can have a look like quickly. But just for the sake of... Alright, let's look at cultist archer just quickly. Let's have it documented as well, like video documented. Cost rate. Oh my, I don't like this mess here. There's too many gems. Have you tested Night Gaunt? I barely remember them. Yeah, just earlier. They're kinda bad. The damage numbers are good, but they're bad. Bad AI. And bad DPS. Rarely apply the bleed. The ability that they need to emerge out of it is kinda bad. Like, doesn't have AoE. It's not good. At the moment, it's not good at all. Let's get the cultist archer quickly. And have a look at those compared to what I did so far. Those work so well with Nova projectiles now. Ah, there's one. Also, they're not expensive. They are changing the costs, aren't they? What are they changing? The cooldowns only? What are they doing to the cultist archer? Master AI and reduce cooldown of some skills. Like, the master AI was not bad on this one before. Like, they're improving something that is already good. So that's very good. Probably the best early Spectre. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna level with these. How many can I summon? 3? No, actually I should be able to summon more. What is this? How much do they cost? Do I just get gear from the other characters so I can summon more? No, let's look like at a normal build. This build is gonna be affordable. Feeding Frenzy, Master, Nova Projectiles. Where's the Nova Projectiles? Nova Projectiles, this is very, very good for them. I think you should test without Master Setup. Nah, because I'm playing Master Setup. Like, I'm testing mostly for myself. Chaos Attunement, no, I don't like Chaos Attunement on them. Because they also do physical damage. Is it like an... wait. What level is Chaos Attunement? It's a level 3 uncut. 50% less non-chaos damage. I mean... Toxic Rain main damage is only chaos. The Toxic Rain is a chaos dot, right? Why Nova better CDR? I don't know why it makes them very good if you do Nova. Like, I tested it during the league and it's so good with Nova. What is this? This is the one that has most damage. The ones that with a lot of projectiles. Nova gives more overlap. Yeah, that's also true. I cannot do the one that you want, Space Engineering Student, Astereus, actually. Because I don't have it. I don't have the sport gem. Let me buy one, actually. Let's buy one. Let's buy the uncut level 3. I don't know, let's do Chaos. 1. I need 1, okay? Huh? I can do 5? Sure.
All right, your order is registered.
Okay, let's do it. Chaos Attunement 10. And I think Swift Affliction, or I don't wanna do that. Magnified Area. Or Conk Area even. Or Rapid Attacks. Rapid Attacks. Snipe is not a skill that carpet bombs though. Which is the skill that carpet bombs? This one. But isn't this one triggered by the snipe? That's how I understand though. Bowspore, Virulent Pod, and it's from this one. Like this is just Toxic Rain. This is Toxic Rain. This is the entire Toxic Rain, the one that has a dot. And the one with the pods is this one, and it's triggered by the snipe. The rain does way more spores. No, but the rain does different kind of spores. Rain does the spores that deal chaos damage over time, not the big ones, not these ones. This is only triggered by this one. Regardless, it's only chaos damage, so it's fine to use it. It's fine to use the chaos attunement actually. I think I need rapid attacks, am I? Do I though? This is a spell damage even. This is a spell damage. Why is this a spell damage? So we can scale it with conk. We can scale it with conk if you want. We can scale it with control destruction. Magnified area as well for more overlaps. This one will be buffed, like magnified area 2 will no longer have the conk effect of mag area. Yeah, I know. Let's do conk. Let's do conk for even more damage. And let's go and see. Oh, we can actually do Gwenon. Alright.
Here we go.
What? I love this Spectre though. Yeah, this Spectre is so good. It's gonna be so good, like. Actually gonna grab that in case I run out of maps for testing. Nova getting nerfed? The first Nova is getting nerfed a bit. Actually, let's have a look. What's happening with Nova? Like the first Nova will no longer have the downside, but you have to give them projectiles in with something else. Nova projectiles. Okay, so we have two things. For the first Nova projectiles, it will no longer gain the 4 additional projectiles, but it will also not deal less damage anymore. And the Nova projectiles 2, that doesn't exist at the moment, will gain a lot more projectiles, but it will deal 50% less damage and applies a cooldown. I don't know if this one will work. I think this is good. I think this is actually good for this Spectre, because they already have projectiles, like multiple projectiles, and you can use Nova projectiles and the multi-shot, and it still feel better. Yeah, you don't use this. You don't use this one. You use the first one, and you use with. You will not use this one. So it will no longer deal less damage. That's why I say that it's a buff. If you are using, even if you're using multi-shot 1, you still deal more damage if you're using in tandem with this. And multi-shot 2, do I have multi-shot 2? Can I get it? Oh, I can get it. This one's 25% less damage. It will be less skill speed as well. I don't know if that's relevant. Let's go though. This is so good though. This Spectre is so good. I really like it. And also you can use the curse, right? You can use the despair curse. It deals a lot of chaos damage. You think I should use the cooldown reduction? Does it still work though? I don't think it works anymore. You cannot even socket it for minions anymore. Yeah, this Spectre is very good. What if we can water the toxic plants? It will be fun. Would be a bit fun, right? Okay, this is one of my favorite Spectres though. Like I can even mark it like that's one of my favorite Spectres. Like literally it will be top 3, I think. Really? Sorry, I think that's work. Hello. So you are saying I should use conk and cooldown reduction because they use a spell? It doesn't work. It doesn't work to use the cooldown one. This one no longer works on minions. Although it says that support skills with cooldowns cannot modify the skills of minions. So we cannot use it on the minion. Unless it gets enabled when they implement the Nova projectile too. Maybe you can use it then, but I don't know about that. Cannot modify the skills of minions line. It's not working, unfortunately. So this is dead on arrival. However, I really think this is gonna be very strong in next patch. Like I'm probably gonna level with these guys with like one archer, the skeletals, and the rest will be these guys, like 2 cultist archers. And I think Nova projectile will be able to get it faster. And you can just use this and together with the multi-shot one and Nova projectiles, and it will feel very good. Alright, we went to this one as well. Let me see what else do I have here. How do I sort out my stuff? What do I have here? Alright, we have another Spectre here. The Iron Sharpshooter, apparently. Oh, I have 2 Spectres now. I can do 2 disenchants. I can prep 2 Spectres now. So multi-shot 1 is pointless. We have multi-shot 2 here. Let's disenchant both of these and get 2 Spectres next.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
You can use cooldown reduction for minion in Amulet and cooldown reduction in passive tree.
Germany
Yeah, I
just
know.
followed.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Germany. I know you can use it. I don't have it though. I don't have it on this character. I played a lot of solo self-found in this patch, and I don't have the jewel, the Techo jewel that allows for cooldown reduction from passive tree. Apart from the existing one here. And also we don't know the rest of the passives that are coming in the area here. Like maybe we'll get more cooldown reduction. Regardless, like this Spectre cultist archer is going to be good anyway. Like it's already good. Like even in this patch it's good to run. So yeah, it will be better. Like the changes they made here it makes it better. Like yeah, it's already the comment I left here. I have no improve master AI, reduce cooldown of some skills. Like what the hell? What are you league starting? I think I'm gonna go for Shaman with this class. I mean the Shaman Druid with this thing over here with the Furious Wellspring. I hope this one works properly with the minions. And apparently we're gonna have some way to give it to minions. Unless he meant this one, right? Like the Warlord Berserker. So I'm gonna play around with something like this with attacker specters. I'm gonna start here, right on the. You start here, you go through these nodes, and do something similar, unless there are a lot more minion stuff over here that you can pick up for the purpose that I want. But I also gonna need to get like a from nothing jewel for a bulwark, so you can socket this. So you can get these ones from here without having to go travel here on the tree. We need to see if this is needed though. It might not be needed in case we get something else like a keystone or in this area of the tree. I have to see. Think about that as well, at least something like that. Yeah, I don't know, like my builds are usually very all over the place. Like I'm not overly preparing. I do have like I will have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm gonna also be able to respec if I'm doing something wrong. I'm not gonna lock into something and okay, that's it, this is what I'm doing. If it doesn't work, I'll just swap over to Oracle maybe, or to a different class if it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm starting Druid for sure. Like I really wanna see the Druid. Let's get the next bind specters that I need here. Which ones do I need to test still? Ancient Azomite, Beef some Crab, Miraculite. Let's do the this one, the Fungal Proliferator. I think this was in Grailwood or something. Grim Tangle. Oh my, this one's a snail. That one's a snail, guys. It's moving so slowly. If they're not touching the movement speed of this monster, it will straight up be unplayable. Even though it deals damage, like it deals very nice damage. This guy, this is a fungal proliferator. Happy to show you guys also got one shot by this guy in maps. Because he deals a lot of damage with that explosion. Okay, let's do this one, and then I'm gonna go for another Spectre. Or which one is the next I can do as well that is not fire? The Ancient Azomite. This one's a lightning. We need to look for the one in the red veil, the one with the lightning arrow. Okay, this will be a bit more difficult to pick up. Because I need to have a look at them, so I have to unsummon my army. I'll unsummon the ones that can kill them, like a cleric can stay. Okay, let's have a look for the Ancient Azomite. Okay, this is the one actually. Yo! Where is he? Did he just vanish or what? I did unearth by my bad. I did unearth on them. Yes, the one with the bow. Okay, I think this is the one. One way to find out though. Does he have a bow? It doesn't. I got the other one, god damn it. I mean, I know they're decent, but they're not good for mapping at all because they move slow. They're way too slow. I know they have a decent damage. Like damage wise is like a lightning arrow from Pure U1. Right? It's the same, at least mechanically. Can I get a bow one, please? I got another one, right? I got another melee one. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, man. It's a shot again.
It is good to see.
I don't want to do stuff like that, like swap with. Okay, this is the one. This is the one, right? It has a bow. Let's see him fire some projectiles. Yeah. Finally. Okay, let's do this one first. Like, let's do the Ancient Azomite first. I'm more excited about this one. The damage is not bad, like by all means the damage is good here. I think. Like these lightning arrows, see? Like it deals some damage there. Why did I click that? Like I didn't want to click it, I just wanted... What did they do for this one? Adjusted lightning arrow skill to correctly be attack damage. Yeah, it's no longer a spell here. It will be attack damage. That's very good. Lightning attunement will be usable, yeah, to increase the damage. At the moment you cannot, right? Let's do master setup here. See how many we can spawn. I can actually have 4 of them out right now. So we're using Feeding Frenzy once again, Master. I'm not gonna use Nova Projectile on this. I don't think Nova Projectile does them good. Maybe this is fine. And is that area damage? Is area damage as well. If they also get proper tooltip windows, that would be very cool if they do. So the lightning arrow is area damage, so it can do conk effect on as well. And rapid attacks, right? Because the one that is triggering is gonna be with the attacks. Let's see. If only they were not moving this slowly though. That's very annoying. Yeah, I still had the explosion. Okay, dude. Can you guys even? They're so slow, man. Like, why is this? They're ancient after all, yeah. Why is this a thing? Like, you need to do Spectres. Like, GGG needs to do Spectres to be exactly the baseline of the Skeletals. Like, I don't know, is it that hard to code? Like, okay, they cannot touch the monster itself, right? You cannot get the movement speed the same as the Skeletals by touching the monster itself, but once it's Spectre, give them the same movement speed as the Skeletals. It's not much, like, they need to move like this. That's it. That's all they have to do, regardless of the Spectre. It will mess up some animations, I think. I think it might mess up some animation, that's why they're afraid to do it. Like, this is so good, like, this Spectre is good. I think this one is very good. But if he moves faster, if they start moving the same speed as the normal skeletal archer, this one is gonna be very strong. Otherwise they're just shit. This is not usable. And on the boss fight I'm pretty sure like they melt the boss. Okay, that's a problem. Ancient Azomite. We don't need this one, we know what is about. Lining out to correctly be attack damage. Okay, let's actually comment that. Very slow moving. If they did not change movement speed, they are useless. Virgula, the damage. Virgula, it means comma in Romanian. Alright, the damage is good and will be easy to scale because of the change they make, but it needs movement speed. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that the changes they're making are both the actual monster and the Spectre. Yeah, I think that they have like a limitation there. Like that's a problem. They have a limitation. Where are they saying in the patch notes? Let's have a look. Like, let's go bug fixes and then scroll down a bit. Like the first, adjusting the following monsters and subsequently their Spectre variant. So I think what this means is basically the way that Spectre is being coded is a bit lazy. It just copies exactly the enemy monster and makes it yours, right? And they apply some scaling afterwards. But they change nothing on the AI. Some monsters have the actual Spectre variant, like some of the Abyss mobs. Lila, some Abomination for one. Yeah, I mean, I think that is because they did some sort of level scaling, right? Alright, let's do the next one. The fungal proliferator. This is gonna be pain. I can do it in here because I have it, right? This is gonna be pain. Can only do 2, but usually when I can do only 2, I unsummon this and I can do 3. This is gonna be pain. So this guy is Feeding Frenzy, Master. Let's have a look on the gem itself. Fungal Cascade. We don't even know what kind of damage they deal. It's physical damage. Let's pretend it's physical damage. Physical affinity. Raises dead. Caster. It doesn't even say. It just says that it is a spell. So it is a spell in the end. The thing that they're doing. So you can do Feeding Frenzy, Master. We can do maybe Cascade. Does it benefit from this? Does it say? It's so bullshit. What did they do with this guy? Improve Master AI, reduce cooldown of some skills. Alright, what do we do here? I'm gonna do Magnified Area, I think. And being like a physical, we can do Brutality. This is not conditional to be an attack. So we can do Brutality. It doesn't matter if it's attack or spell. We can do Brutality. I'll do Magnified Area. Shall I do Magnified 1 so it doesn't deal less damage? I don't think it's important. And I can do Heft as well. This one is though, this one... No, this is working fine. This is also fine. Let's see. I'll look at that movement speed though. That's bad. Delay. Huge delay. Like, what are they waiting for? Okay, these things are killing us. Like, are killing the players so many times. I can see why they think this is a good one. But not in practice. I think they will destroy the boss though. Like, I think their ability is very strong. So the cascade thing is very strong. Yo, hello Alexander. Anyone have any minion tier list from last league? Ooh, I don't think I made a tier list. I don't know if anyone did a tier list. I think we have a tier list actually from wait. I think 100 grade made a tier list recently for the 0.3. Let me see. $100 grade. Ah, I found it. I mean, I found him. I
All the way down here.
Yeah, he has a tier list. Like, I'm gonna share it here. Like, he has a tier list. I will share it in the YouTube. Like, it's fine. Where is it? Where's my YouTube streaming? There you go. There you go, Alex. That's a tier list which I agree with, so that's why I'm sharing it. Like, he's kind of on point with the tier list. I'm rushing towards the boss. I want to see the boss fight for these guys. Like, I think they excel on the boss fight. Like, with these explosions, they shotgun and they deal a ton of damage. Not really. It doesn't deal any damage. Oh my god, they're so bad. It seems that it wasn't that bad on the clear, but what's happening here with the boss? Like, he's not staying in the explosion there? Oh my god, they're so bad. Yo, hello Max, Millimus. How are you? Horrible. These are horrible. I don't know how they can save them. How they can make this one work. What we test already today? Yo. I don't know if this cuts it for them. Like, I don't know what they can do to make them work. Like, I have no idea. This is just bad. What did I test it so far today? I think I was looking at the Cultist Archer, on the Skeletal Reaper, aka the Night Gaunt. I was looking at the Frost Wraith and the Iron Sharpshooter and the Ancient Azomite. And I still have to look at the Brimstone Crab, Maracolite and Iron Thaumaturgist, which all of them are fire-based specters. Probably because of the brutality, they might deal chaos. Okay, let's see that. Let's see that assumption. I cannot tell. Actually, they might deal chaos with the explosion. It might be chaos with the explosion. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's true. Okay, let's see the explosion there. Delays are also kind of bad. Loki wanna go Vile Vulture. I hope they're at least close to meta after the boss. Okay, let me note down here as well. Like, apparently they deal chaos damage as well, since removing brutality. Mega garbage. That's fine. Yeah, apparently the Then this one is useless here. We can do like... Can you even support it with... Can you use wild shots? Let's see. No, it's not. It's not doing anything. What about multi-shot though? Oh, Nova projectiles. Let's see. Do they fire those as a Nova? No. It does seem that Nova projectile has some bug. Like it's the same when you do Nova projectile on cultist archer. It seems that like if they have pods or something similar, it explodes almost instantly after they fire it. Like faster than if you don't use Nova projectiles. Let's have a look. Do I even have any other monsters left, please? Come on. No, never mind. I don't know what to use. Control destruction. Apparently it's a spell, right? It says here it's a spell. The fungal cascade. But we don't know. Let me look here. What do we have in the Lua file? Mirage Archer can use projectile through, melee single target, projection from user, cast time, skill set description. Okay, fungal cascade. Hidden equals true. What is this, man? There's nothing telling us. There's nothing here. Fungal cascade spawn. There's nothing of use in here. I know, we have to see it in 0.4. If they change something, it does seem very bad though. It's not bad. Let's go for the next ones. I messed up. Master, Feeding Frenzy. That's fine. Disenchant.
Have you found more? Let us hope that
So we need to get the Mar Acolyte. I think that one we can find in Act 2. Let me see if I remember. In the Lost City or the Buried Shrines. I think both of these places have them. Let's go in Lost City. The Mar Acolyte. He's a Magi. Maybe I'm confusing them. Maybe I should have checked though. Maybe I should have checked. So what did they do for Mar Acolyte? Improved monster AI, reduce cooldown of some skills. Open it up. Buried Shrines. Yeah, it's exactly in the other spot. It's not in the Lost City. Confused it with the other one. Buried Shrines. Mar Acolyte. This is the one. Come on. So for these ones they improve the AI and reduce the cooldown. Let's get the Brimstone Crab as well. Like Brimstone Crab, I can straight up get it from the map that I just did. I think it was in the... Why are they even touching the ones that... If we are not getting movement speed on them, they shouldn't be even worth development time. If you ask me. Like, Brimstone Crab is also very slow, if I recall correctly. And has a long cast time and delay. And get 5. Let's get 4 and one of these as well. So we have the Brimstone Crab, is costing 55. It only shows the basic attack here, but if we look over here, what did they do to the Brimstone Crab? They did reduce cooldown of some skills. Nothing about movement speed or AI. And if you look here on the Brimstone Crab, the skills have 8 seconds cooldown on the fire hose. That one can shotgun pretty nicely though with the projectiles. It's spell damage, projectile, spell, flamethrower, spell. Okay, so it's a spellcaster with fire damage. That's how we need to build it. So we give him Feeding Frenzy Master once again. We can give him projectiles, right? We can get him rapid casting for sure. Where's the rapid casting, man? Where's my rapid casting too? There you go. And we can get him Fire Pen. Why do I have 2 fire attunements? For no reason at all. I might play around with these guys with multi-shot. I might give him projectile accel as well, just to see something. I was looking for the fire pen. This one will ignore enemy fire resistance. Although not a lot of enemies have fire here, right? And we can say we don't care about and we do more elemental damage with elemental focus, right? This one I want to interchange with multi-shot. Let's use multi-shot for now. Do I still have any enemies here? Couple of them. Running out of maps. Yo, hello Kopiri. I'm going to make a prediction that you'll be using the cultist archer with the cooldown lowered. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start with those. Like, it's one of the first Spectres you can get, and the good Spectre as well. And they're kinda good already, like, they just made it better. Yeah, these ones are moving too slow. Like, they're not very, very slow. I know, like, this one can be thematic in some way, like, you can have fun with these, but that's about it. Definitely won't be like a top tier Spectre. Unless they are doing like crazy damage to bosses or some shit. Because of shotguns. I don't know, I'm not even looking more on this Spectre. I don't like that they're moving so slowly. The damage can be good on these ones, I think, because they do shotgun with those multiple projectiles. Let's write it down though. If only they have more movement speed. Damage is decent. Good shotgun potential. Pure fire though. Where are they at again? Where are these ones? The Brimstone Crab, or what do you mean? Vastiri outskirts, Crimson Shores in the map. In the Vastiri outskirts, you can find them like straight up when you get into Act 2, sorry, from Act 1. Reduce cooldown of some skills. So basically, they will fire the projectiles more often. And also the flamethrower. I think this one can be fun, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of these. Let's look at the Maracolite next. I think Maracolite can get almost the same gems. First of all, let's have a look. What did they do to the Maracolite? They said improved master AI, that's very good, and reduced cooldown of some skills. This one had like decent damage if I recall correctly, but it had some problems with the AI. So they have the slam on 8 seconds cooldown, and then they throw fire with 3.5 seconds cooldown. Let's type this in. For now, and let's test it. Let's straight up test him. 3. No, we go 4. We always go 4 when we can go 4. Rapid casting. Everything is spells on this one, right? This is an attack. This one's an attack as well. It's an attacker actually. This guy is not a caster. So it's an attacker. What am I doing? Not rapid casting. We can do rapid attacks then. And fire. Fire attunement as well works if they're doing this type of damage. And either elemental focus or a multi-shot. Like, you can do elemental focus, I guess. Or actually elemental armament. Do I have elemental armament? I do. We can do this one. This one has no downside. You can still apply flammability with this. Let's do the next map then. I have to do another map. Ideally an open one. Savannah, the assembly. Savannah is not bad, right? Creek. Backwash. Decay. Augury. Let's do this one. Did you watch the interview yesterday with Talkative Try? I did watch some of the interview and I watched the minion part as well. I didn't watch the entire thing. I didn't have time to watch the entire thing. I just cherry picked some of the stuff that I wanted to watch. So, yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's do this Maracolite testing. I'm not doing the gray screen. No thanks. I like these. I think this one will be cool. I think Maracolite will be cool with the changes they're making. Okay, this one will be good. What are the damage numbers though? Let's have a look at the damage numbers. Base damage, also conversion 40 to fire, 40 feet to fire. More attack damage on the slam. This is passable. These guys were actually the very first Spectres I ever used. Talismans with Scepter sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that's true, Kopiri. That's actually true. It's gonna be interesting. I think this is good. I think this Spectre is gonna be good. Can you do... wait. Can you do... do they do multi-shot with the projectile thingy? Yeah, they do multi-shot. The slam doesn't. Does it mean you can also do Nova? You can also do Nova. It's not ideal though, because it reduces a lot of damage. Multi-shot too seems to be a bit better. What did I change though? 'Cause 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 Rapid attacks or what? No, I have rapid attacks there. Conk area? Wait, is that area damage as well in there? Slam is area damage, is area damage. Give them multi-purge. Yeah, I did give them multi-purge. I'm not a huge fan of multi-purge because of the less skill speed and less damage. I have a ritual here. Okay, multi-purge then. They do shotgun with it though, because it's very close. Whenever they fire it is like overlapping. So it might actually benefit them. I guess we need to see it on 0.4. Like, they're not... I don't think they will be good in endgame though. They seem to shotgun, yeah. They seem to shotgun with it, so it's fun. It's fun to use it. What if you do... And this is not better. This is worse for them though. Basically arsonists. I think they're better than the arsonists though. They might be better than the arsonists, to be honest. Because they have also the slam. Like, they either do that slam in front, like the one that... this one. Or the projectile throw. Decent, but they might fall off on boss damage and endgame content. We need to see though. I think these ones suffer because fire damage sucks. That's why. That's most likely one of the reasons. So we only have the iron thaumaturgist left. I think this one's also kind of cool. Let's go get it. This is not the worst though, like we had worse specters today. We had worse specters that I looked at.
Hello. Goodbye.
I only need to look at one more, right? The sharpshooter, I don't remember where we find it. It's in Act 1, Manor Ramparts. The Manor Ramparts. Let's have some more coffee. Also, I'm intentionally not using the best gear that I have. This is like, what level is it? 29. So you can get way better damage and numbers on them. If you play in Trade League and you do all the good stuff that is needed for the minions. Iron Guard? Is it? No, the Iron Sharpshooter we need. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Iron Thaumaturgy, sorry. Alright. Can I get 4 of them? Nice. What did they do for this? Improved monster AI, reduce cooldown of some skills. Let's have a look. These ones were kinda good already. Like, I do remember these ones are not bad. Like, the fireball is good. They have a fireball. This one's good, like, look at this. Like, the damage is not bad. Like, it's better than the Mahakolai damage on the... And it has increased flammability magnitude. However, this one is the one that is problematic on them, because it makes them stay in one place, and usually they cast it for 1 second, and either they cast it to nothing or the minions die too fast and they waste their animation doing this. And this is low damage. Yeah. I think that's a problem. Is no area damage on that? Yeah, there's no AoE. It's triggerable spell projectile. So you wanna scale this basically. You wanna scale this and have some frontline, so they do more of this and less of this. I think that's how you need to play. However, we don't know what improved master AI means. Maybe they will not do that for a very long time or something. Maybe they also change the cast time. I don't even know what they are doing there. Let's find out though. Feeding Frenzy Master. Rapid casting on this one, right? It's a fire. We can do... It's a spell fire, right? It's fire spell. Fireball, spell projectile. We can definitely do the multi-shot. And then try also with Pierce. Try also Pierce. Try also Nova projectiles instead. Control Destruction. Do you reckon works here? It doesn't work. It doesn't have area. Does it have area? Am I blind again? No, this one doesn't have area. Elemental Focus works. Yeah, I know. We're doing Elemental Focus then. Control Destruction. Oh yeah, it's Control Destruction. I thought you meant the other one. Yeah, but where? Instead of the LA Focus. Needs no area. Yeah, no. I mistaken with the conk effect, with the concentrated area. I made a confusion there. Sorry about that. Instead of scatter shot. Yeah, that's for single target, but you still want scatter shot for clearing, right? Maybe even... Yo, wait, you can do Nova projectiles. Not Nova, wild shards. You can do wild shards. Is this like a good candidate for the weapon swap thingy? Because wild shot doesn't have the less damage, right? That you get from scatter shot, from multi-shot. Well, it's multi-shot color, alright. This one will give you less damage, less skill speed. So I prefer wild shots. Whenever you can do wild shots, I prefer wild shots instead of this. Although this one can be more effective, like in some situations. I think this one has potential to be decent, in my opinion. Especially that you can do this swap thingy with Nova projectiles as well. Maybe Pierce. Let's do Pierce a bit. Let's do Pierce instead of this. Let's do Nova projectile instead of this, and keep everything else like it is, and have a look. Looks good, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does look a bit good. And on the boss fight you can swap to something else, I guess. Okay, let's swap on the boss fight. We don't need these. Oh man. So on the boss fight you do want rapid casting, control destruction, and elemental focus, I think. Let's see. I mean, I've seen worse damage than this. What curse is that on temp change? I've seen worse damage than this, like, they're not bad. They're not bad. They also ignite, so you can use gas arrow if you have gas arrow from snipers. I mean, they're not igniting because we use LA focus. But if you're not using LA focus, they will ignite, right? I think this one's good. I think this is not bad. You shouldn't use scatter shot because it say nerfs this flamethrower too. Yeah, that's true. So for clear, I'm still playing this one for a bit. Like I'm giving up on LA focus and rapid casting for Nova and Pierce. I wanna see the clear with the weapon swap thingy. Let's get the wasteland because I do more testing here. I wanna see the clear here, like I still have to do. Okay, let's make a run for it. Literally aiming. Yeah, that's the. I hope that's the fix they are doing here with improved master AI. Let's do like deals decent damage, can be supported by Nova projectiles for weapon swap, clear, decent single target as well. Good. I don't know what else can I say here. Flame thrower ability sucks. Though fireball is okay. I don't know, like it's kind of weird. Let's have a look a bit more. How do I get here? Can I summon them? Ah, wait. They're reforming minions. What's going on? Okay, definitely you want a pierce. You want pierce on them for clearing. They also cast pretty fast, right? And I'm not using rapid casting anymore. Like I'm using control destruction instead. I kinda like these. Like these ones are not bad for clearing. These are good for map clearing. It's only 4 of them. Like on a decked out character where you can summon more of them and you have higher gem level, I think they're better. I think they're good. Okay, this one has potential. I think this one has potential, to be honest. Yeah, this is good. Alright, that's it though. That's all for the Spectres we're checking. Do you guys reckon we get more? Do you think this is the entire list for the 0.4? Or do you think they will drip a bit more of these? Like they will give us a few more. I hope we get more. Like so far, like just to sum it up, this is the biggest winner. Like Valguard Grenade got a massive buff. They were already very strong. And they got a massive buff. The other big winner is the Cultist Archer, which was already very good and they become a lot better as well. And also I would say Vile Vulture and Faridun Impaler might become much more playable. Like Vile Vulture was borderline playable. You could do... I think there were plenty of people doing Vile Vulture Infernal Legion to kind of good effect, right? I think you can do Vile Vulture, even now you can do it with Tech Rods as well, and it's kinda good. I hope the lowering of speed cost is actually meaningful and not -5. On which ones? On the ones that they are mentioning? I think they will get adjusted just to the lower tier. Like for example, Vile Vulture will go from 93 to 84. This one might go from 84 to 71, and this one from 71 maybe to 55 or 60. Alright, so I don't know. Frost rate, I think this one is not gonna cut it. Like unless they are looking at the monster AI. This one, as I said here, the Nova skill is not consistent. That's the higher damage skill. It's nowhere as good as the Iron Thaumaturgist that we just checked. And this one has a lower cost, even. I mean, this one's gonna be lowered as well. But if we compare these ones directly, like Iron Thaumaturgist is way better than the Frost rate. Lightning rate, once again, like I've seen that they keep trying to push this one, even in some of their like presentation videos when they did for 0.3 and 0.2 when they implemented, I think, Spectre for the first time. They were showcasing the lightning rate and all the changes and so on, and I think they kind of suck. They used to be good when Ricochet was working a bit differently, but they changed how Ricochet is working and it's no longer meaningful. And only doing lower Spectre cost for this one will not cut it. Like, damage is decent for them, but I don't know, they are lacking something. I think survivability and movement speed. Actually, movement speed is good on this. What did I say here? Decent damage numbers. Pierce all targets, chains 10 times. The chain is pointless because it doesn't apply if it pierces. I think the chain only applies after if you are using Ricochet. Movement speed is okay, damage can be decent, also good with no projectile. Yeah, this, I don't know, I don't think I'll ever use this, to be honest. Vile Vulture has potential, so from the entire list, Vile Vulture, Farindun Impaler, Cultist Archer, Valguard Grenade, and maybe Iron Thaumaturgist are very good. And then like some mentions are Quadrilla, which I actually liked. I think those are actually good. This one, if they touch movement speed, although they didn't mention, if this one have movement speed, they become good. And we don't know the Black Strider. This one is actually good. I think this one is gonna be good. The rest of them, I don't know. I'm gonna test it as well in 0.4. I'm gonna test all of them again and come to a conclusion. But so far, like, I'm not optimistic for more than half of them. Like, more than half of them, with only the changes they said here, it will not cut it for them. Like, each one of these that have movement speed issues, if the movement speed is the same, it will be trash. So that's like a showstopper. If the movement speed stays the same for some of the slow ones, like the Mud Simulacrum, for example, and the Brimstone Crab, and the Ancient Azomite, who else is like very slow? This one is like medium speed. I think this one is, let's say, half decent. This one is very slow. So if they're not touching the movement speed, these are like literally not playable. And also the Fungal Proliferator, and this one is like a very weird one as well. I feel like they need to lower costs at least 20% to make any of those comparable with Valguards and Zealots. I don't know. We have to see what kind of lowered Spectre cost means. What does it mean? I'm more interested for them adding not the costs. Like, I don't mind the costs. I never mind the spirit cost, because if you get enough power on the Spectres, as you can see on this character, like, you don't need a whole lot of them. Like, if you have like something, this is not even like a very high-end character, right? Like, level 29 on the gem is not much. What I have though on this character is like, what is it? 514% increased damage from the Titan, basically, from the whole King form. Because I took like almost all of the small minion nodes. So you can scale damage, and you don't care that much about spirit if you have plenty of damage. And if you have like usable Spectres, I think that's more important. Like, if they're usable, if they're moving fast, they're moving together with you, they don't waste time with animations and so on, that's more important than the spirit cost. That's why you don't see, I don't know, slow Spectres in the top. Like we had the Death Knight Elite, which was very good. And it is very good for bossing, but only for bossing. Like you cannot play those in mapping situations. Because they are very slow, they have delayed abilities and so on. I suppose that's fine in some way, but I don't know. I cannot wait to play the new patch though. Like I can't wait to play the new patch. Valguard boys will back in business. Yeah, kinda. I'm actually low key gonna play more of the Valguards now because of the change they made. It was very annoying to have the entire screen covered in burning ground. Now, as you move in the map, you will see some burning ground and then no more burning ground, some burning ground, no more burning ground. And I think it's better visually, like it will be better visual clarity and it will be more damage. It will be literally more damage because of that as well, because of the all grenade cooldown. Nice. Based. Let me do like some coloring here. Like, is this? Yo, that's bad. What kind of color can I do? Okay, that sounds better. So let's mark down the ones that I think they're really good. Was it this one? Okay. Do I do Vile Vulture? I think Vile Vulture can also be good, but I don't know. Like, I think Cultist Archers and Valguard Grenade are gonna be top. Like over there with the Zealots. The other one we can do like a yellow. We can do like a yellowish color. I don't have a yellow color here. Where's my yellow? Hello? What's going on? Okay, let's do different color. I think it's not good for this one. Let's do like... like this? Oh no. Can you level with vultures? No. They're too expensive. Unless they reduce the cost like by a lot. Like anything that is more than, I don't know, 50 spirit cost or 60 is not doable. But if you really want to level with something, like you can do Cultist Archer, because you can get them very soon. Like out of this list, this is gonna be very good. If you ask me. I don't know about this one, like, depends also what kind of Spectre cost it has. It does have like a good potential. What is a yellow color? Anyone knows like the color? Let me ask like ChatGPT or some shit. Can you tell me yellow color code I can use in Google Sheets dark mode? Let me see, like, gimme. Let's see. What is that? Okay, I'm personally... Where is the custom color? What? What is this one? Why did I do it? Is this? That's not yellow. Leveling with Spectre is easy minus Act 2 and Valguard's Act 3. The minors are not that good though. They're not the same as the Valguards. And if you do Cultist Archer instead of the minors is a lot better. And it will be even better. What do the colors mean? Wait, I'm not done yet with the colors. What is this? Like I need a different color here. Color. Potentially good. And the other one, whatever it was, like this one. Top. Top Spectre. Potentially good. Also Wild Vulture, I would say. Also the Faridun Impaler, I would say it has potential to be good. And the Thaumaturgist as well. All the rest I don't even know. Like I'll do this one as well, like, just because I know how it works. Like I think this one has potential, even though we didn't test it. The rest of them, I don't know. I don't think so. Cultist Archer top Spectre? Yeah, I'd say it's a top Spectre even now. And they are getting buffed. Yeah, this is a top Spectre even now. Like if I go on the side, I think I still have it in here, in my top Spectres, right? Like I'm not... Yeah, over here. I'm not selling anything. I need to change this. I need to remove these frozen mandibles from the site and also from the spotlight. I'm gonna keep it until the last day though. Gotta keep it until the last day. The other ones, yeah, I need to test it. Okay, I'll say here like colors might change when 0.4 hits and actual testing begins on these. Is the slow movement speed bug on ones like Fighting Speed Movement still an issue? I think they made some. Yeah, I did yellow this one. I like this one. I think this one with depending what they do here, it might be good, especially for map clearing. And also Quadrilla, I really loved it when I did it yesterday. Power Zealots better than Cultist Archers? I think so, yeah. It really depends what you mean by that. On boss fight it will be better, but on map clearing the Cultist Archers are better. More like a brown than yellow. I mean, it's because of the dark team, right? Whatever. This is a brown, like the corner here. This is brown as far as I see. Or you are in the spreadsheet on non-dark team. Maybe that's why. This is potentially good, by the way, Corpieri. Like, I need to see it exactly in 0.4 test. Do you expect more Spectres to be changed, or we don't know? I hope so. Like, I don't even know what they actually said in that interview. Let me try and review that. I don't even know. I hope we get more. The Quadrilla with new AI and Impact Shockwave might be okay. Yeah, I agree. I think I wrote that here. What did I wrote here? Yeah. I wrote similar stuff, like already decent improved AI might make them really nice overall, also in tandem with Impact Shockwave buff. Also good stun build up because they have slams. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting, to be honest, and they're also kinda tanky. We have to see how it is. Like, and very aggressive and they move very fast. I like the Quadrilla. I might play Quadrilla instead of the one that I played on this character more. Also, yeah, let's have a look more on this one. What do I have? Do I have another ritual? I have another ritual somewhere. What am I using? Nova Projectile Pierce, Control Destruction. Where's the other ritual now? It's over here? Not here. I know where's the other ritual. I can open this one up. Shall I review the Quadrilla? Like the ones that I shortlisted? Let's review the Quadrilla. My thoughts are the Spectres in the patch are what they were able to do so far, and we'll get more as they get them done. I hope we'll get more, like, even during 0.4. Like, even after the launch of the patch. I hope they will do, like, every few weeks, they might do a few more. Is there any Spectre that looks like a bear? I play Druid transform into a bear to have an army of bears. I don't think we have any bear, actually. Something that looks like a bear, though. Let me see from the top of my head if there's something like that. We can also look on the side, on the beasts. We can do all specters. Let's look at beast. Let's see. Feral primate. That's a monkey. Ape. Carrier ghoul. Nope. Cultist archers better than skeleton snipers for clear? I would say yes. Yes, they are. Snipers are not that good for clearing. Only if you have like very high endgame gear and you do like, I don't know, gamble shot and you have like 25 of them out. Maybe then the skeleton snipers are better. But that's only in the very end game with like level 40 snipers or some shit. But for leveling and for normal content, and when you have like, I don't know, level 29 or something, Cultist Archer will be better. For sure. Maw Demon. What is this one? This is not a bear. Now I'm also curious if we have anything that looks like a bear. We have a hyena though. You can be a bear that has hyenas with him. Fungal wolf, chaw mongrel. This is like a hound of some sort. Can this one be like... You can pretend this one is a baby bear. Like a warg. It's like a warg though. Maybe this looks a bit like a bear. Let's see what else we have. Beasts. There's a lot of beasts, holy. Dog, wolf, Tawas, Tuatara. I think this is a boars. Wolves, werewolf, armored rex, leader spitter rex. Petulant stone maw. What is this one? What? It's like a bat? That's not a bear. Anyways, you can check the site here and have a look if you, as a mantis. You can check P2 Spectre Wiki. You think the temple we make for the league mechanic will have any new specters? I hope so. I think I saw some that might be new specters, but I don't know. Do you reckon they would have told us? They wouldn't. Like they didn't tell us in the previous patch, did they? Actually, they did. They wouldn't tell us. We'll find out then. We'll find out. Maybe we'll find like 10 of them, I hope. Maybe this would have been a good question for Jonathan in the talkative try interview. Alright. What else do I have here? Do I still want to test something? Let's do Cultist Archer again. Let's do like a map with Cultist Archers on this character. Where do I have it in the Phaeton? Work on Friday, so I won't be able to start playing until about 5 hours after launch. I mean, the game will still be here. You might miss a bit of the trade shenanigans that happen early. I guess. That's what missing the start is all about, right? In case you're playing Trade League. I think you are playing Trade League, right? Come on, really? We cannot find a single one? Where is it? Where is the archer? There it is. One of them up here. Two of them actually. Trade. Yeah. I'm also starting Trade League. Yeah, there's a lot of wolves and werewolves indeed. I don't know of any bear master. Nova projectiles, no question. We go Chaos Attunement. And then either Conk Effect or Rapid Attacks or Magnified Area. Conk Effect, I think. Let's look again. It was spell damage though, like the explosions are spell damage. Like this one is spell. Also area damage, so we can do Conk Effect, I think. I think Conk Effect is fine. Even Magnified Area is also nice, because they will overlap and Shotgun, I think. Either one of these ones is good, but Conk is better, I think. 4? Yeah. Okay, let's do a tier 16 map. I'll do a tier 16 map. I think I have one. Auguri. That boss fight is very annoying though. Let's do this Savannah. It's also like +1 monster level. And we're doing tier 16. And tablets, whatever. Irradiate. It's already irradiated. Whatever, let's go. Let's have a look. I only have one portal, so I need to pay attention. Yeah, they start with cooldown. That's very interesting though. Like they start when you get into the map, they have cooldowns. I don't know, that's maybe to avoid some kind of abuse of some sort. Look at the overlap on the things though. Need to pay attention though. I only have one life here. I'm also kind of biased towards Spectres. Whenever you ask me questions about is this Spectre better than certain minion, I would always say the Spectres are better. Because I like Spectres. They are kinda good though. Holy shit. Vilentas propulsion. Let's go. Nobody cares about that. Do I wanna check the boss fight on this? Does it even do anything? I think these ones are bad on the boss fight though. On the boss fight, Crested Behemoth might give you that feel. On the boss fight, I think you wanna remove Nova projectiles though. You wanna do something else. So don't get less damage. Like Swift Affliction instead or some shit. I don't like this boss fight and the arena itself. Yeah, the boss fight is not the best. Do I get wait? Do I get Swift Affliction though? Wait, I don't need to die. Where did I get the Swift Affliction? There it is. Instead of the Nova projectile. For single target only, right? It will help with the toxic rain damage. With the dot damage. Also, I'm not using the curse. I'm not using the chaos curse. So it's less than ideal. I think they kinda struggle a bit on the single target though. Nova projectiles. Let's try multi-shot a bit for the rest of the map. This might also be good. Nova projectile seems to be better for clearing overall though. What I was doing on leveling up with this Spectre, I was also using, instead of the focus, I was using the rattling scepter and one of the withering wand, the one that applies withering shot with the chaos bolt. And I would constantly apply wither, and also I had despair curse, so it would help a lot on single target. It helps a lot on single target. I still think Nova projectile is way better on these guys than a Nova. Than multi-shot. For some strange reason it's very good. It covers a lot of the screen now. And they make them offset their projectile in some strange way. Yeah, this is fine, considering I'm not using any of the despair or withering mechanics to buff them. Do I wanna try? Let's try also with the rapid attacks a bit instead of the conquer here. Let's see how it feels. Maybe they will do better. Yeah, I think this is better. I think rapid attacks helps. If they will have lower cooldown, it will be even better. Alright. Let's do this one as well. I still want an attacker. For rage, I will want an attacker, so I might be doing quadrillas on the rage shaman. Let's grab a quadrilla for the rest of the map and see how it feels. I'll keep this one in here. I'll keep this one in here. I have another Spectre gem here for the quadrilla.
You did well. Select more otherworldly remnants.
I can remove it. Quadrilla is in Act 3. I need to go to the portal. It's in the jungles just as you exit the village. The Ziggurat encampment. Yo, what am I doing? I'm blindly going through the game while the shaders are loading. Alright, let's get the quadrilla. There it is. Let's go back. Let's do slash hideout. By the way, you can do that in command in chat too. Only from town, from a town or another one's hideout. You can do a shortcut like that. Of course, some people also have like can I do 3? I can do 3, right? Yeah. Quadrilla, master, rapid attacks. On this one we can do brutality. I wanna do impact shockwave and heavy swing or heft as the instead of the impact shockwave. I wanna do this one. Like we wanna do impact shockwave whenever 0.4 hits with these guys. So yeah, let's see. How many more? More than 50. Improved AI is gonna be so good on these guys, so. Okay, we have here like a... This is good damage as well. Like even with impact shockwave, right? If we do heft or heavy swing, how much damage do we get? 49k on level 29 gem. With the impact shockwave it's gonna be a lot better, right? Even though they already have some sort of AoE built in. Where's this thing going? Down here? Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Better AI will make these ones a lot better. GG put up the filter stuff on Twitter. Let me see. What? Is it also in the patch notes somewhere? Like, or in the announcement page? So, no, not here in the announcements. Item filter information. Alright, let's have a look. To help you get ready for the launch, we've prepared all the item filter information you need below. What? What is the spoiler? What? This is the spoiler. New keywords has val unique mod. Yeah, obviously because they need to allow that mechanic to happen, right? Twice corrupted, always show, is val unique. Updated keywords, suckable item class renamed to augment. Alright. New item, suckable currency, code destabilizer, val infuser, architect's orb, ancient infuser, orb of extraction, crystallized corruption, and val cultivation orb. I think we saw all of these ones in the announcement, right? Skill gems. Pounce, all barrage. Was there something missing? Like one of the skills was not in the list? Rampage maybe? Not rampage. One of the wolf skills. Wolf pack, I think this was the one missing, right? What is the other one for the wolves? Like the mark? Wasn't there like a mark? I see a mark here. Support gems. Ooh, it's a support gem. Charge mark of that, mark for siphoning, mark for that too. I'm not reading all of these ones now, like we only know the names, so... Augment, these are new. Quipolatl thesis, Hikuanis thesis, Guatelizzi thesis, and Chitaqualotl thesis. Okay, dude. Skull Crusher quarter staff. This seems to be something for stun. Reflecting staff. Sacrificial regalia. Okay, this is the new item. I think it's one similar to what we have in Piri 1 with armor, energy shield, and evasion on. Right? Cross Slash is the Mark 1. Lunar Blessing is the Wolf ultimate melee buff with 10 seconds cooldown. Cross Slash. So this is the one that marks. For the other wolves, basically. Incubators, Val Siphoner. We have incubators. What? Did they show this one? Item class talismans. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Spears, Soaring Spear, Guardian Spear, Tablet, Abyss Precursor Tablet, obviously. Renamed item, yeah, some of them were renamed, right? The talismans, because of adding talismans, right? Now they are idols. Removed items. Omen of homogenizing exaltation. Rip crafting. Preserved vertebrae. Ah, yeah, because they said they won't allow waste or modification in that way anymore. Font of Rage and Greatwood 2. Okay, that's nice. I guess this is okay. There's nothing like very spoilery in here. I don't know some of the support gems though. Like, can we figure out anything from here? Which one of them can be used for minions and so on? Like, we cannot tell unless we get the supports, like in the site somewhere, right? Do we have any news there? No, we have only this one. Also the Twitch doors, like I haven't looked at this one. Let's have a look at this one. So this one will be the day after tomorrow. What is this? 2 a.m. my local time and ends at 6:30 a.m. I think I'm gonna skip this one, guys. I think I'm not gonna be able to do this. Like, my local time is kinda shit for this. Maybe I can wake up at 6 or something to just get the Druids of the Magi portal effect. Or just leave it on. Brittle armor, accelerated growth, poison spores. Atziri's impatience. Is this a new lineage support maybe? Guatelici's ablation. I think this was already shown as a... This is like a new lineage. I think this one also looks like a new lineage support, to be honest. Zephy's infamy. I hope we get the support gem info soon. Like, more than just the name of the supports. So we can figure out what is usable on minions as well. And on the minion builds. Anything else that I need to look at? Let me figure out. I'm not gonna react to other stuff like from other content creators. Unless there's something I missed in some of the interviews or some shit. Best leaks that build. It's just some bullshit. Is there anything on the subreddit though? Path of Exile 2. Let's see. What is this, man? Real druid.
Happy hobby.
Why am I getting hit with commercials inside? Like when I'm doing YouTube, whatever, I'm not clicking that. I have YouTube Premium. I hate that the embeds are still doing commercials. They cannot tell you have YouTube Premium, right? Unless you're clicking on the video, right? Now it's too late for me. Shrug off small hits with heavy armor. Block big attacks with your shield. Use your large life pool to absorb the rest. Nice Romanian ad you got. I don't know the ads though. Like I'm not watching ads. ejumbo.ro. Yeah, I'm Romanian. That's no secret. So I'm gonna get Romanian ads, right? Dear GGG, please release passive tree ahead of launch. Spell totems. I can't wait to play with infusions and charges again. It's listen. You woke up as a demon lord, what could you do? What is this, man? This is another commercial. I thought it's related to PoE. Whenever I encounter one of those little drama dudes. What? I thought he has that. Wait. This is an enemy, right? Cool. I like that one. He really excited for some actually useful attack vines in a game. In most RPGs they're usually too passive, defensive or small, but it looks like I'll be able to actually use vines as my main skill finally. And without using a bow. Baldur's Gate. Nah, I'm not gonna start a commercial. I don't even know what's the commercial about.
Here is my bossing update for my 0.4 Lady Thor build beta. I do apologize for the AI voice. I'm traveling and I forgot my mic. Now, since there will be burst mitigation for bosses at the start, we can focus the first few seconds applying our debuffs such as shock. Needless flying our
What? Lady Thor Nova Falling Thunder beta boss.
such as shock.
I mean, this is like the normal Zest. 12 million HP. Like maybe it's not the last one. Can we see the zone?
Needless to say, this build can handle bosses after a fashion.
That's not. I mean, the damage is big,
AI voice.
but I think this is like the second boss only.
Here is my bossing update for my 0.4 Lady. Here is my bossing update for
Still using Walk of the Walls.
my 0.4 Lady command skill path. This will have to be my last preview update for this 0.
It's a good build, I guess. Movement and skill should be optional. More commercials. PoE Hub, a collection of useful links. Yo, am I here? Is the PoE2 Spectre wiki here? Resources. No, it's not. Oh my god. Fluff meme games. More links. Wait. Yo, there's not even here. Sledge. Let's see, is anyone else commenting? I can tell him, like, You could add theory to wiki.com and wait, the spreadsheet as well. Copy link. There you go. Spectre enthusiast. Let's go. I'm doing ready now. Man. Like, there's nothing else I can do in the game at the moment. Like, I don't want to test anything else. I hate that I lost access to my stuff and I had to do all the shenanigans to rebake these. What is this? Game Awards Twitch drops. We saw that one. Small quality of life request. Change Angie alt click to manage shop. What is alt click doing? Gamble.
Yes? Yes?
Okay, so alt click gets you directly to the shop.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
chat.
No, I guess that's not that bad. But this guy doesn't realize there's also like SSF. What if I told you you can Control Alt click Angie to quick open manage shop? What? Oh my god. Now I learned. I didn't know. Did you guys know you can Control Alt click and to manage the shop here on Angie? I don't even know what I have here. What is this? 20 divine orbs. I think I was memeing or some shit. Oh, it was very early in the league. Alright. I don't care about that. What happened to the Well of Soul? Where is it? He doesn't know. The league ended yesterday and your character was migrated to the standard league, which doesn't yet have Rise of the Abyssal content. Rise of the Abyssal will be coming back with the launch of 0.4 on Friday. Like, I really hope they remove the well. Like, they should just keep it for jumping in to do the boss fight. But for unveiling stuff, I really wish we can get that option inside our hideouts. Like, we could have like some well thingy, or I don't know, some abyss stuff that you can just use here. Like, I don't want to travel there in the well for every kind of unveil I want to do. Right? I hope that's the change they want to make there. Maybe they are doing it. PSA for weapons swap. After talkative try interview, still don't buy totem recharges. Understand the team don't want all spell builds turned into totem builds. But in my opinion, it would be much better to lower the damage of totem and make the players invest in plus limit or another thing. So totems are only viable for them. If the totems are good, we still have a lot of problems to solve. Damage, crit, cast speed, and the worst of all, mana. And we want to add one more problem that can be fixed by using some uniques. So without uniques, I can't play totems. Thanks God I don't play SSF and finally turn the gameplay to generate a spender playstyle that nobody likes. Yeah, I honestly don't like a lot of the payoff and payback and all the bullshit that do this to in order to get that. I think that's not great game design. So I kinda agree with this guy, like, I think totems are very nice at the moment. They will deal a lot of damage if you solve the problems with it, with the generating charges and then also having multiple totems and so on. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. We have to see. Our league another flicker build as a viable 60k 60k HP. What the hell is this? I don't want to listen to the sound. What is this, man? Like, who can play this kind of thing? Can I at least have like better quality here? Like, this is epilepsy simulator. It's also flashy, like white flashes and red and the same Imperial one, yeah. I wasn't playing Imperial one either. I wasn't playing Flicker Strike. 0.4 League Start outfit acquired. I just wet my pants. Vegemite. New temper weapon, I hope. Bear. Just bought PoE2. I read this one in the morning. This was so funny. Got a message saying the league would end in 30 seconds. Couldn't help but laugh. Is there any point to go to the sun now, or should I wait around for the new league to start? What the heck? Pre-040 is the perfect time to jump in. Blizzard Wizard is getting buffed. I don't know, it doesn't look that good. Look at all of the debuffs he had to place on the boss. What is this? Chill, shock, temp chains, hinder, another shock, and this is the exposure. Only 13% exposure. This guy got all of the uniques. Even more, actually. 390 out of 382. What is this? You can get more than what they're... Oh, man. Animated Ascendancy wallpaper, the Oracle. This one looks cool. Great stuff. What are you guys playing? PoE Easy is coming to Path of Exile 2. I'm not using this one. Like, what is this? Like, trying to figure out the price of the stuff? I'm not using this, usually. I'm not going too deep into stuff. My plan for 0.4 presented by MS Paint. Grand Spectrum, Beardot's Hand, Beardot's Wheel, Beardot's Gaze, Crown of Ice. Increasing reduction to spell damage also applied to attacks. Iron Grip, increase projectile attack damage, increase spell damage per strength. Pain Attunement. I think he's overthinking this one. Like, if you wanna do Pain Attunement on this guy, you don't need to pick up all of these. Like, you can only pick one of them. And get the belt instead. The belt that sees you at low life with 75% max life, if you only reserve 25%. Why is this so low resolution though? Like, you can barely see what he's doing here. Boot strength. Strength stacking, increase max life per socket, Grand Spectrum. I don't know, like... Using Iron Grip and Wheel with Crown of Ice to double dip into projectile attack damage since all barrage has both tags. It uses generic increased damage as to avoid any need of specific elements, which means it can scale any skill. Inferno is just for low life shenanigans. So played around, period 2 week, Chaos Legacy. Yeah, this is the belt, yeah, that I was saying as well. What did he say? Yeah, I didn't want to use that belt, to be honest. I could switch it around, but it felt it was pretty safe pick given all we know so far. Do Chaos Legacy and get the node that gives you 50% more crit damage but ignites you, and then take crystalline immunity, get random skills with red supposed to not get ignited. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we sort it. And then you can go crit as well with Chaos Legacy. You don't need to do all of those, like I said, you don't need to pick all 3 of those. And that's an interesting build concept, let's say. Anyways, I think that's it. Like, I'm not gonna stall more. I think I'm gonna be done for tonight. I need to get more rest. I need to get my sleep schedule sorted. I think last evening I slept like, I don't know, 4 hours or something. So it's not good. I'm getting too tired just before the league, and that's not good because I cannot play the league properly then. Alright, I think that's it for me. Like, I did all of these. You all have access to this. I might do like some video, like a overview video tomorrow. Get off Reddit, dude. It's not healthy for you. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not getting in any kind of drama on Reddit though. Like, I'm just consuming the fun stuff. I'm ignoring anything that is drama related, and I usually don't go trying to explain to people stuff and so on. Like, I'm looking at the build stuff. I'm looking at the funny things. That's it. I'm not one to get any kind of negative influence on Reddit, by the way. I'm way beyond that in my life at the moment. Like, I cannot get any. I'm immune to negativity from random stuff. Yo, thanks for the follow.
Aaliyah_Carter_04 just followed.
Just as I was leaving, hello, how are you? I'm fine. I'm just leaving, so I'll be out. Reddit is okay for memes. Yeah, that's true. Alright, good night everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, let's hope for more news. I hope this is not the entire list and we'll get more. Otherwise, we're still fine. We are still fine. I cannot wait to start a new league and play with the druids. Druids, I'm saying druids because I might have 2 druids in the end. I mean, both the shaman and the oracle. Or maybe shaman into oracle, we have to see. That will be my first character. Alright. Stay tuned. I might do some videos on YouTube though. Like tomorrow, I might have one video up regarding this testing that I've done and explaining some of these colors and why I chose some of those, and maybe some footage from the streams that I did in the morning and this evening with this testing. So yeah, that's it from me. Good night. Bye bye.